Well, at the start of the season, we were very much predicted to go down, but now with 16 games left to go, we might have just entered the race to qualify for Europe. Hello, welcome to part 4 of the Relegation Rescuer, and coming up in today's episode, we do have our Spanish League matches against Barcelona and Real Madrid. So since the last episode, form has been absolutely fantastic. It started off a bit iffy, getting like a draw against Valencia and 3 defeats on the trot, but since then we are 4 games unbeaten, a 2-1 win over Vigo, a 0-0 draw against Pamplona, and both 2-0 wins against Elche and Alaves. Obviously, we have had the transfer window where we did a little bit of business. We didn't do much. We did loan out a player. So that was Ovi Asharia. He's joined Aberdeen on loan for the rest of the season, where he's played 5 games for him, hasn't scored a goal, so I think he'll definitely be gone at the end of the season. Then we have also signed 1 player. That's the only signing we've done. Ollie Pullman, who's a German attacking midfielder, 3 stars of current ability, 3.5 stars of potential decent first division players. It really going to improve a lot, but we're working with this very small budgets we've got. He only cost us 3.3 million from Real Oviedo. So far, he's actually been pretty good. 2 appearances, 1 assist, 1 player of the match. That's not too shabby, and I believe that assist and player of the match happened in his debut. So it's not a bad start, and the league table is looking pretty good, because if we look at the season preview, predicted to finish bottom, we're currently in 10th place, 22 games played, 29 points on the board, so we're very close to getting the 40 points that we potentially need to get, avoid relegation, but that's probably at the minimum. I think we're going to succeed 40. We're definitely going to get over that. So we are, I don't know if you can call it a European race just yet, but we are already 3 points off 6th place. So watch your backs, whoever's in 6th. I don't think we're going to qualify for Europe. Mid-table finish would be absolutely brilliant. But this is the lineup for a match against Barcelona. It is Escandro in goal, a back 4 of Vidal, Bailly, Carmo and Alassane, Sibu and Colombato in the midfield. Then we've got Hassan on the right, Pullman in the middle, Fernandez on the left. Then we've got Vinas up front. Come on, lads, let's hopefully get a decent result. Obviously, last time we played Barcelona, it was only a 1-0 defeat. I'm not saying we're going to beat them this game, but judging by our recent form, I think we can pull off an upset. I think we can. And hopefully, so we'll keep a good run going. Hopefully, that does give the players a little bit of confidence. But I take a draw. I mean, that's pretty horrific. If our passing's like that, yeah, we definitely don't deserve to win the game. But that was obviously first minute nerves. Hopefully, they're settled. We have, by the looks of it, first 5 minutes, we've started the game quite lively, having 5 shots. 4 on target, Barcelona 0, but actually Barcelona 2 and shots on target 0. We are on a defensive mentality, so those kinds of shots, absolutely unheard of. Fernandez has got the ball. Hassan looking at the back post, doesn't quite fall to him, but does fall to Vidal. He gets brought down, but I don't think it's a foul. I think he probably took a little bit of a dive. Lewandowski, and that's a good save from a Scandal. A very good save indeed. If we can get into halftime goalless, I think that'd be fairly respectable. If we can go in there winning, that'd be the dream come true. That'd be the icing on the cake. If we can win this game, if we can get the first goal, that would be absolutely wonderful. Hassan has got the ball. I was hoping he put the ball into the box. Obviously, we are in a defensive mentality. I don't know if that makes a difference. It might do, it might not. I haven't really experimented on defensive mentalities much this season. It's been mainly cautious mentality to begin with, and maybe the occasional balance. Never positive yet, but well, at the moment it's going pretty well until we go 1-0 down here. Bailly does get a clear. What's that for? A penalty? Are you serious? Are you having a joke? Are you having a laugh? You having... why? What for? A penalty? Yeah, fine. Let's just hope a scandal saves the day. Lewandowski puts the ball into the back of net to make it 1-0 from I don't know why the penalty was given. It just was, and now we have to fight back from being 1-0 down and hopefully get the equaliser before half-time, because if not, this is going to be a very scary game we have on our hands here, because I think once Barcelona get a 1, I'm sure they'll get many goals, even though that wasn't the case in the reverse switcher. Fernandez, that was a beautiful strike, but somehow just couldn't quite put the ball into the back of it. In all fairness, it was a decent save from the goalkeeper, who I don't recognise. Who's Joan Garcia? Is he someone I should be made aware about? Or I presume they signed him in real life. I don't know him. I don't think they signed him in real life. I thought they had like Chesney or what's the other guy? Stegen, but must be a new goalkeeper. Interesting. I never knew that. I just presumed they had two old men goalkeepers in goal, but they do have a goalkeeper. Don't know if he's a youngster or not, but let's just presume at the moment he is fairly good, because if they didn't have a decent goalkeeper, they'd be at least, I reckon, 2 goals down by now. But they are 1-0 up, heading into half-time at the moment. Firmin has got the ball now to Ferran Torres. That's not great. Marcus Rashford puts the ball into the back of the net to make it 2-0. I think we probably go... I think we have to go to a balanced mentality, certainly for the second half, just to see if we can try and up the shot count and hopefully get at least 1 goal in the second half, potentially 2 to level the game and hopefully stop Barcelona from going on an absolute rout. But at least we've got a comfortable points gap between us and the relegation zone, which currently sits at 14 points. Elche on 15, and we're on 29 at the moment. Vermin has got the ball. Can we just try and stop the ball from going into the back of the net for a third time? And now Finas has got the ball, and now we look to go on the break with Hassan. This is looking fairly positive. Hassan drives through, goes into the box, onto his left foot. I think maybe... I mean, I'd like that. I like that from him a lot, but I think he probably could have looked for a pass, albeit he didn't really have very many options. Vidal is having an absolute shocker, so Lucas is going to come on, and I think Vidas also makes way for Forest. Oh no, he might be injured. In that case, Borbas is going to come on, who we haven't really used a lot, but I think we've got him until next December, which is quite strange. So I don't know where he's come from on loan, but he's come from a Brazilian team. But we do have him till at least half of next season, which is absolutely bizarre. But that's something we can take a deep dive into in the transfer window at the end of the season. No matter what league we're in, I thought we were going to get our goal here. And suddenly, come on, somebody, Hassan, just put it back in the box. You're going away from the goal. What are you doing, you silly man? I thought we were going to get a goal there. That's a little bit frustrating, because that looked like a really promising move. Fernandez is going to make way for Illich. And I think we'll also get off Colombato for Francesca. And let's hopefully try and get our first goal of the game. Let's drop a little bit of encouragement, because I do think we can definitely grab a goal. I mean, we've created enough chances, 12 shots, 6 on target, which against Barcelona, those sort of stats, pretty decent if I say so myself, but we need the goal to show it. We need the goal to prove it that we're not a bad team. This isn't a bad game. We've just been a little bit unfortunate in front of their goal, and obviously their goalkeeper's had an absolute blinder. That was pretty ridiculous goal. A little bit unfortunate, because I think the ball, we tried to clear it, but for whatever reason, it came off one of our players. So what happened there? Francesca, that's hideous. I mean, Francesca, he hasn't done anything this season to please me. Luckily, he's only a lone player, but every time he's on the pitch, he always does something wrong, and that's why we haven't really been playing him, and that's why he's mainly been a bench warmer. That's what he's pretty useless. So I don't think we're going to turn his zone into a permanent. Jesus Christ, this defending in the box has been an absolute shambles. Certainly in the second half. First half, not too bad. This second half, we've just been a little bit shaky. Adesanya, back to the scandal. Can we just get the ball upfield? We've got 7 minutes left to go plus additional time. Can we possibly just get a consolation goal? Obviously, we're not going to make a comeback. Ferran Torres somehow completely misses the goal. I thought that would have been 4-0 to Barcelona, but thankfully he hits out for a goal kick. Nearly went out for throwing. That's how bad that shot was. And the scandal whips out wide to Lucas, and now we look to try and build up the attack with Hassan. I mean, if that ball worked, we would have been through on goal, but Tony Fernandez has got the ball. Can we just try and stop this Barcelona attack? And Eric Garcia fires off the effort, and that's a great save from Escandal to deny Barcelona a pretty much incoming fourth goal. And Bailly whips upfield, no one up there, but the danger is averted at the moment. Fernandez cuts inside, and Dani Olmo with the shot. It's 4-0. This is an absolute tragedy. I mean, what happened in the first game, the reverse game against Barcelona, that we only lost 1-0? Don't know, because, I mean, if we were the home team in that game, but, I mean, coming away against Barcelona at the Camp Nou, always a difficult game, that, but that's just, wasn't, we were the underdogs. I boosted up the team talk, but we were the underdogs. We gave it, I mean, if you just look at the stats, we created a lot of chances, but I think their goalkeeper just had a brilliant game, but there's not a lot we can do. I'm hoping within a couple of years, we'll be beating Barcelona and Real Madrid relatively easily. We might beat Barcelona Real Madrid, but let's see if we can just get back to winning ways with somehow just get the win or point against Real Madrid. The lineup for a match against Real Madrid is Escandal in goal, a back four, Vidal, Costas, who does come in for the injured Eric Bailly, who has suffered a lower back stress fracture. He's going to be out for 7 to 8 weeks. It might be season ending. He might be for the back end of the season, but we'll see. We'll see about him. See how he does fitness wise. Then we've got finishing off the back four. We've got Carmo and Alassani. We've got Colabato at Cebu in the midfield. Then we've got Hassan on the right, Pullman in the middle, Fernandez on the left. Then we've got Flores up front. Come on, lads. Let's hopefully try and get. Hopefully we don't get battered like we did in the last game, because that really isn't fun to watch us losing 4-0. So hopefully, if we do lose, hopefully it's by 1 or 2 goals. We are going with a cautious mentality this game, because I don't think going on defensive mentality, or certainly starting the game on a defensive mentality, isn't really the best way to do things, because why would we want Real Madrid relentlessly attacking our box? So going on a cautious mentality might reduce the chances of conceding quite so many goals. At least that's what I think. That's my explanation of things. But the scoreline might be completely different by the end of the game, because if we do lose 5-0, it's because of the cautious mentality, and we should have probably gone on started the game on a defensive mentality, and now it's 1-0. 1-0 Real Madrid. Jude Bellingham with the opening goal. I see where this is going. I see. This is going to be an absolute battering. It really is. Pullman thought he was going to get there. If he had a little bit more pace, he might have just about got there. And if he had squared it, goalkeeper in absolute no man's land. He wasn't stopping that from going into the back of net. So if we can create 3 more chances like that, I reckon we'll be fine. But Vinicius Jr. has got the ball now to Vinny. Oh my God, Gonzalo But who is this Gonzalo fella? It's not Higuain, is it? I'm fairly sure he's retired, but hopefully it's going to be disallowed. No, goal has been awarded. Barely 10 minutes into the game, and we're already 2 down. Who's this Gonzalo fella? 21 years old. He's come through the Real Madrid youth system. I don't know who he is. I mean, he's only just about broken into the first team. I don't think he plays in real life because Mbappe plays up front. Unless he's obviously not a recheck because he's been there for absolute ages, albeit not in the first team squad, more so in the B team. But he's already put Barcelona 2 up. To think what's about to happen in the second half, but we haven't done well. We've done pretty rubbish. But unless we can get a goal here, there might still be hope to come from today's game. And Carbo plays the ball to Costas, and hopefully we can start to build up some form of attack with Pullman. Now to Vidal loses the ball, and that's very costly if we can see from here. Mbappe now to Bellingham. I mean, that is just absolute shocking defending. Who was closer to Bellingham there? I mean, he practically he let Bellingham have the ball. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. He didn't really try and intercept the ball. So Mbappe crosses it. I mean, he didn't really try, did he? That's Al-Assadi, the left back. I mean, that's just pretty useless. He is already starting to look a bit shattered, which isn't ideal, and Fernandes is also looking shattered, which again is not ideal. I mean, the left side absolutely shattered in the bottom line of that. Militao has got the ball, and we do get the ball headed away, but danger is still not yet over yet. Mbappe thankfully puts it well wide of the goal. I'm not sure what Scandal was doing because he left the right side of the goal completely open. We've been absolutely terrible so far. Let's hopefully we try and sort it out in the second half. I think we'll just stay on a cautious mentality because all the hope of us going on a winning or drawing the game, I think is completely lost. I think we've definitely lost this game, but let's just try not get battered. Obviously, 3-0 very much in most people's cases is getting battered, but let's just hope it's a better scoreline than the Barcelona game, which obviously get 3 goals. They only need 1 goal to better the Barcelona score. 2 goals to absolutely annihilate us. Courtois has got the ball. Can you roll the ball into the back of your net? That would be absolutely lovely. You don't follow the script, do you? That's actually pitch perfect. Goal kick finds straight onto the top of Gonzalo, and Kylian Mbappe has put the ball into the back of it to make it 4-0. 30 minutes left to go. I think we've got to make some changes. I think we have to. I think the left side probably does come off. Al-Assadi is going to make way for Lopez, and Fernandes also makes way for Ilic because that side just completely non-existent this game, albeit that goal came from the right-hand side, but yeah, just not ideal at all this game. But hopefully, at least this is the last time we have to play these teams this season, albeit we've still got to play the likes of Atletico Madrid, but that should be a relatively simple game because we've got a draw against them last time. But Ilic is already injured. I'm hoping that's a new injury and that he wasn't injured prior to coming on, because if he was, that might be a problem. And hopefully we can just avoid it if it is a new injury. I just hope it doesn't turn into a serious injury. But if we do, we've actually been pretty lucky with injuries. I think Eric Bailly has only been the relatively serious, only 1 serious injury this season. But I don't think we've had anyone else. Cazorla's going to come on for Pullman, and I think we will also get off Vidal for Lucas is going to come on. I think that'll be the final changes for the game. 15 minutes left to go. Obviously, 4 goals down. Can we get a consolation goal? I think, judging by the stats, 5 shots, 1 on target. Really don't deserve a goal from this game. We deserve a goal from the Barcelona game, but definitely not. Just haven't done near enough attacking play as I would have liked this game. Forrest has got the ball. Can we put the ball into the back of the net? Oh, you've got to be joking. That was a lovely build-up play, but it's just a shame we couldn't find the back of the net or see the corner to see what... I mean, we have had 9 corners this game. It's not like we haven't... I mean, we haven't really tried. We haven't really, like, tested the goalkeeper many times at all this game, so we are heading into the final minute. I don't think we're going to get a late goal. It does end in a miserable 4-0 defeat. I've ruined the team talk once again. What should I have said? I'm half unpleased. I think so. I think that's what I should have said, and maybe I would have had a different response. Certainly from this game, if I did that in the last game, but that's really 2 poor defeats. I think we won't, in normal circumstances, I'd probably just jump straight to the final games of the season. I think judging by where we are in the table, where we could potentially finish, because I think it's going to be a really exciting end to the season. I think we'll come back sort of in the middle of this run. I think we'll play our games against Girona and Atletico Bilbao, and if form picks up, we might just be in the European race. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.